What's up, everybody? Hold on. I'm not doing an intro for this one. Today is a really sad day. If I tell you this little guy, Leslie Jordan, super great actor, has always been himself. As you guys have probably heard by now, he passed away today. Uh, I think that the newer generation knows him because he started talking about what he was doing during TikTok. I mean, on TikTok during the Panini. So I just decided to come live. I'm gonna drop the link for you guys just so that we can kind of like anybody who wants to come up is welcome to come up. But I'm gonna tell you guys first. Well, I want to show you this. This is kind of what he became famous for in the last couple years. He was already extremely famous, but younger people found him. He was very proud of his TikToks.
What are y'all doing? This is awful.
Naturally funny.
It's still March. How many days in March? When is April gonna fucking
Can't say that. Super funny guy. So let me tell you exactly what happened. Share the screen with you. I think I'm gonna add Mr. Jordan to some of my intros. In fact, okay. So it says Leslie Jordan, Will and Grace, an American Horror Story star, dies at 67 in a car accident. Leslie Jordan, an Emmy-winning actor, writer, and singer, best known for his roles in Will and Grace, American Horror Story, and Hearts on Fire, has died. He was 67. Jordan was driving in Hollywood Monday morning and crashed into the side of a building at the Cahuenga Boulevard and Romaine Street. It was suspected he suffered some sort of medical emergency. Jordan was a veteran actor whose credits also included The Help, The Cool Kids, and Call Me Kat, which is currently airing its third season on Fox. In 2006, he won the Emmy Award for Guest Actor in a Comedy Series for his work on Will and Grace, on which he played Karen's sexually ambiguous socialite frenemy Beverly Leslie. For y'all, let me tell you how crazy this is. Forever, I thought his name was Leslie. Like, dude was so funny, so naturally funny on Will and Grace. One of Jordan's most celebrated roles was his turn as Earl Brotherly Boy Ingram in the stage play Sorted Live, which was later adapted into a 2000 cult romantic comedy film of the same name. Let's see. And again, I've dropped the link. Anybody who wants to come up is more than welcome to come up. We're not going to be staying here long. When things like this happen to people who something about him just kind of like exuded joy. You saw him on the red carpet, you saw him on screen. He never was without a smile. He's just like one of those people who, like a little ray of sunshine. Let's see. He appeared on television shows including Ugly Betty. I remember him from that. Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, Hidden Palms, Star Trek Voyager. He was a Klingon, if I remember. Caroline in the City, Pee Wee's Playhouse, Reba, Boston Public, Nash Bridges, and Boston Legal. And what was so cool about him was he was an out and proud member of the LGBTQ community, and he still worked, even at a time where it wasn't acceptable. He worked. In 2020, Jordan became a social media phenomenon, gaining millions of Instagram followers due to his humorous videos posted throughout the Panini. So that's kind of what I was showing you guys a minute ago. I had to block it out because, Mr. Jordan did like to curse. But let's see what you guys are saying. No. Yeah, I'm kind of with you guys there. What, I didn't know he passed. I just scrolled down and saw your thumbnail. He seemed like such a lovely man. He did, right? Like, the dude exuded happiness and joy. Rest in peace, Leslie Jordan, a world treasure. Gabriella.
Hi, hi. I'm so sad. I just learned the news. I'm so sad. Are you hear me?
Yes,
Do you hear
we
me,
can hear
guys?
you.
Guys, I'm so sad. I'm in France, I'm in Paris and just see the news on Instagram. And I love this guy. I love him when he was in Will and
Will and
Grace.
Grace, exactly.
Yes. And he do also Coven in American Horror Story, and he say 1 year he was not in Coven because he do a reality show. He regretted so much because the story of money, and he said it's my big regret to don't make this another season. And after he coming back, he was just so in so much movies, so much fun, so much great actor, so much underrated, and I'm
Gab-
so sad.
Gabrielle, um, that particular season, would you agree with me when I say that is the best season of American Horror Story that they have made? That's the season where he played a warlock.
In the Coven with
Yes,
witches. He was with the witches. It was very interesting, and to me, in the Hollywood, he was very underestimated. He was like this actor, and it was very underestimated. I think he has a great talent. He has a big career, but it was not a type of actor you see, in the first place of the scene, because he was always a second character, second role, but he has so much capacity to make the principal character so much good on it. He had
you're saying he was a great supporting role actor.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, but
definitely, I get what you're saying.
I know he made some Broadway. I think he was on Broadway. I don't know. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, I just read that, so I'll finish reading while you're here. He played a role on Broadway. It
yes.
says, let me make this screen a little bit smaller. Yeah, one of Jordan's most celebrated roles was his turn as Earl Brother Boy Ingram in the stage play Sordid Lives, which was later adapted into a 2000 cult romantic comedy film of the same name. In 2020, Jordan became a social media phenomenon, gaining millions of Instagram followers due to his humorous videos posted throughout the Panini.
Hmm.
Jordan released gospel music album titled Company's Coming in 2021, and later that year he appeared as a guest panelist on The Masked Singer, where he
Yes,
performed gospel standard This Little Light of Mine. The world is definitely a much darker place today without the love and light of Leslie Jordan, said David Scholl, his agent. Not only was he a mega talent and a joy to work with, but he provided an emotional sanctuary to the nation at one of its most difficult times. What he lacked in height, he made up for in generosity and greatness as a son, brother, artist, comedian, partner, and human being. Knowing that he has left the world at the height of both his professional and personal life is the only solace one can have today.
yes. It was so sad. I don't know what it's maybe the solar eclipse of tomorrow. I don't know what's happened, but so much people with high talent are dying since the last few days. I see so much crash, car crash, plane crash, everything like that. It's just insane. It's just insane. I don't know what's going on, but so sad. It was this kind of death. It makes me very sad because he's always in my life. When I see some movie, I
Oh,
always see
definitely.
him. It was this kind of actor. You have this. Yes, in Will and Grace, remember? Oh, the scene with the Karen and him.
Karen,
Oh my gosh.
they were like the best frenemies on television.
Yes, and she had one scene when she had her wig, and she his brush her wig, and he coming on her room. It was so much fun. This Will and Grace, when he was on it with Karen, it just and with Jack, it was so much fun. I loved it. I loved it. I
It
loved it.
definitely. I
Yes.
They couldn't have cast a better role for those two.
In the Coven, it was very interesting. It was very very good too. I don't like all the American story. Some seasons are not very well good or not. But Coven was for me one of the best with all this woman with Emma Roberts with everything was so good in this season. I'll let you guys because it was very it is night here in Paris. So
Oh, okay.
bye bye. But I'm so sad about that. So sad. Really so
Before
sad.
you go, is this the scene you were talking about with him?
Yes, this you know, this thing. Remember this thing when he take her wig? You know that it was so funny. I loved it. I will tell you in Will It Grace. I will maybe Richard. I do rewatch the show maybe tomorrow, but so funny. This scene I remember it so
So
funny.
vividly? Yes.
Ah yes. Do you see Karen every time like that? She was never like that. It was the only scene you
They
see.
they played off each other extremely well. But thank you so
Yes.
much, Gabrielle, for
Bye
coming
bye.
up.
Bisous
Have a
bisous.
good one.
Ciao ciao.
Goodbye. Guys, like I said, anybody can come up. I'm not going to be here for a long time. I just wanted everybody to be able to, kind of like say how they felt. Because even though like she said, he was never the main role, you knew his presence when he was in a scene. It was always going to be comedic. It was always going to be right on time. It was always going to be really smart writing. Let me go ahead and share that one more time. But yeah, like I said, anybody can come up. Let's go back to his TikTok. Hopefully, he does not get me demonetized because he definitely did not mind cursing. And pretty much everybody's saying they loved him on Will and Grace. I think for the newer generations like me, that's pretty much where we discovered him. But he had a very long career in Hollywood. Let's see. Let's see. It's really sad. I mean, and based on what they said, it wasn't like it was expected. Like, it looks like they are, without saying it, like maybe he had like a stroke or a heart attack while driving. There was a medical issue while he was driving. 60s is very young nowadays. People are living till 100 in their 90s, and everybody's looking great doing it. Where is it? Let's see.
My friend, Mama, quit bothering me. More of this can I take? Well, shit.
Oh, there we go.
What are y'all doing? Screwing? There was an article in the New York Times about all the rules for sex during the pandemic. Said the best is masturbation. My God, I'm 65. I can't even do that. It takes too long. It's too involved. I bet there'll be a lot of babies born. 9 months be Christmas babies. I feel like y'all all out there screwing, and here I am just sitting. Well, screw on. The beauty of my exercise regime.
I'm for the kids that came up under me, this is how they know him. Not the Will and Grace. They know him through TikTok. They said he is very successful on TikTok. So let's watch a couple more.
Is it, oh, sweet tea, I love it. Is it allows you to eat whatever you want. Oh, fried chicken. I love it. Because you're exercising. These mashed potatoes, Mama put cheddar cheese in them. I can't get enough. And the macaroni and cheese. You hadn't lived till you've had this cornbread. I can eat whatever I want, see, because I exercise. Mama, is there any more of that chocolate pie? I'm going to sit down here for a minute and start my exercise regime in a little bit.
Yeah, okay. Again, I have dropped the link. If any of you guys want to come up, just say what you liked him in. You are more than welcome to do so. It's a sad day though. Anytime you have one of these actors who always has a smile on their face, They're always coming in some form of a comedy series where you know that it's about to be good. There was never a better scene on Will and Grace that did not involve Karen and Beverly Leslie and his assistant. His accent, bless him. Wildest news hurt my heart. Oh my God, did his mother outlive him? I don't know. They said it was, his passing came unexpected. He sounds like me. No, I don't. I've never heard you have an accent to him. Rest in peace. He is very successful. I didn't know he was on TikTok. Yeah, he was like one of the first people, and they love him, and he's just authentically himself, which is makes it even great. Hey, how's it going? Hold on, let me make it. I like to have everybody be the same size.
Hey, make it make sense. Can you hear me?
I can hear you well. Welcome.
Oh, I'm so sad. Well, thank you for having me for the first time on your platform. I'm an avid watcher and been a subscriber for a while now here at the Juice Radio and Talk Show.
Thank you.
And I normally stay in the background and just sit back and chit chat and be in the comments. However, this one took me to heart. Leslie is one of my most favorite actors. I don't know if the people know him in this series, but I believe he was in Cool Kids. I don't know if you guys know that series.
I'm not familiar. When was that?
Cool Kids. It was not too long ago. It was a couple of years ago. I think right before pandemic. I'll pull it up. But he is such a great, or was such a great guy. I'm so sad to hear. I was shocked. I was actually getting prepared to do my show and doing some stuff online when your video popped up because I got you on notification, and I was like,
Thank
"What?"
you.
I was like, "Please tell me this is not real. Please tell me this is not real." So this is a sad one. This is a real sad one.
Oh no. They saying his mom passed away in May.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's really sad.
Oh, this is a sad one. Oh my God. Shocked. What happened?
They said that they can't say specifically, but he had some form of a medical issue while driving and he crashed his car, which is why I didn't show the TMZ article, because they actually showed the car crash. And I just didn't want to do that.
Oh my goodness, really? Yeah, he was on Cool Kids. Cool Kids, it says here the final episode ran in May of 2019. The original date was September 2018.
So people are saying, yeah, they know he was on this new show. He was working. He came out of the pandemic like working more than ever. Even his agent said it in the press release that he just said. He was very successful within the last few years.
Oh yes, he had an album. I believe he did an album as well.
A gospel album.
He was into music, and just a really, let me tell you, he was my favorite character on Cool Kids. His character was basically like the same in all his shows. But if you haven't seen Cool Kids, as a tribute to him, I would say go on and find it. I believe it's still on syndication and some places right now. I don't have the channel, so I don't want to say the wrong one on your channel. But just Google it and as a tribute to him, watch the shows. I'm so sad to hear this happen. I'm so sad.
Cool Kids. Let's see what
yeah, Cool Kids. COOL. It was a
sitcom. Oh, it says a sitcom for 2018. 2018 to 2019 as Sid. It doesn't say where you can see it, but I'm sure you can see it on YouTube.
Right. YouTube, or you maybe go to Netflix. It was originally, the original network, I think, was Fox, the Fox channel. But very sad. But thank you so much for having this on your platform and keeping us aware of what's going on. This is a sad one, but I love your platform and thank you for all that you do out here in this social media world.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And you said you have a channel?
Yes, it's the Juice Radio and Talk Show. Just type all that in, look for the red mug. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, We're one of the new channels up and coming. We do a lot of social media stuff, but we also are focusing on church news. We have our church news segment that we do every Thursday night, and it's so that we can make people aware of the wrongs that people are doing in church. We're trying to get people to correct some of the stuff that they're doing. So we're going after all these pastors that are doing things that are wrong, and we're blasting you. We're letting you know that we're not going to take these type of things anymore. People who pastors who are out here abusing folks, taking people's money, just all kind of church news stuff that the pastors and most channels don't want to talk about. We're talking about it because we want it to be fixed, because we are lovers of Christ, and we want people to know that Christ is not what some of these people have made him out to be. He is still a good God, yet
Okay.
people turn
Well,
to that, and that's
you
bad.
guys definitely check out her channel.
Yes.
We definitely appreciate the support over here, and thank you for
Yes.
coming up. I'm gonna go ahead. I might close out with one more video of him from his
Yeah.
TikTok, and then, guys, I gotta actually go.
Yeah, it was
So I'll
great.
close out
We
there.
do reality. We do reality on our show also. We're actually doing tonight. We're going to be covering those Housewives of Potomac and those Married to Medicine. So we do that stuff too. But thank you again. Make it make sense for posting this, and we pray for his family, Leslie Jordan's family, and all that. But so sad. This is a hard one.
It definitely is. Let's see what he has to say on this
Yeah.
last one.
Oh, I love him.
So yesterday I promised a song. I guess I better sing one. I only know one song. It's from my one-man show called Hysterical Blindness and Other Southern Tragedies That Have Plagued My Life Thus Far. It's a song called Ain't No Queers in Heaven. I'm trying to find my light.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, Leslie. That's probably copyrighted. Okay, thank you so much for coming up. I'm gonna go ahead and close out the Juice Radio Show. Thank you so much for coming up.
Thank you. Y'all stay blessed and stay safe out there. Love one another.
Have a good one. Guys, so if you did not know, definitely go and check out his TikTok, or it's on YouTube as well. Like people are saying, something about his laugh was infectious. He made everybody smile. It's very, very sad, but I'm not going to keep you guys. You know, when things like this happen and it's somebody who I really liked, I try to come on and give people a platform to talk about how they're feeling about the situation. This one, super sudden. It hit a lot of us, as I can see. I will see you guys for the next video. And you guys have a good day. I'm not doing my outro. It just doesn't feel right.